name is Liga Jansone. I have a PhD in forest science, and today I'm presenting PEFC Latvia. And I'm employed in PEFC Latvia for almost 5 years. And before I was involved in the Latvian State Forest Research Institute, Silava, for quite many years. But yes, today my presentation is PEFC certification in Latvia. As you all know, in the world there are quite many forest certification systems used. In Europe, two most common systems are PEFC and FSC, but today I will talk only about the PEFC. So PEFC, or the Program for the Endorsement of Forest Certification. PEFC is leading global alliance of national forest certification systems. As an international non-profit, non-governmental organization, PEFC are dedicated to promoting sustainable forest management through independent third-party certification. And very, very brief about the history. In 1999, small forest and family forest owners from Europe came together with aim to create a forest certification system that would enable them to demonstrate their excellence in sustainable forest management. And now, after 25 years, PEFC is the largest forest certification system in the world. There are 56 national members at the moment. And approximately 280 million hectares of forests are PEFC certified in globe. So the question is, why do we need forest certification at all? It's not so easy. Then the answer would be that forest certification is one of the tools being used to demonstrate our social, environmental, and economical responsibility. And one of the main reasons for certification is also market demand. Even though the industry is not willing to pay, of course, additional price premium for certified wood, because certification, of course, costs some money, but yes, still there are demand in market. A couple of words about Latvia. You can see Latvia on the map. Our capital is Riga. Population around 1.8 million people. And forest cover in Latvia is approximately 52%. And it's the fourth highest proportion in Europe. Now about PEFC structure. The central organization is PEFC International, or PEFC Council. Then in each member country, there is a national office or national representative. And in our case, excuse me, in our case, in Latvia, it is Association PEFC Latvia Council. The main decisions are made by members meeting. And then there are council. Council consists from 4 people. They are elected for 3 years. And one of the council is elected as a chairman. And then there is a board. The board has executive rights. And in Latvia case, the board consists from 1 person. A little bit about the situation in Latvia. The PEFC is the largest forest management certification system. It's accessible for all forest owners, and a forest owner can choose if he or she wants to be certified as individual forest owner, then it's individually certification. Or also it's possible to be certified as one of the certified group members. Forest management certification in Latvia is performed according to the national standard. and it's opposite the situation of PEFC chain of custody certification, which is performed according to the international standard. And the chain of custody international standard is one standard for all countries. And one interesting thing we have in Latvia, PEFC contractor standard and PEFC contractor certification. It's national standard and it's not internationally approved, but it's in internal national standard. Very shortly about the history of PEFC in Latvia. The Latvian PEFC scheme originally achieved endorsement in 2001, but then in 2008 it consequently lost its endorsement status, and it was re-endorsed in March of 2011. And now the last Latvian forest certification system re-endorsement was approved very recently in February this year. So we have a brand new forest management certification system documentation, including forest management standard. The new standard structure is different, and now the structure is according to the ISO standard. Requirements in the standard are according to the international forest management standard. For example, in a chapter 8 about management operations, criteria and guidelines are according to the international standard, but indicators how to prove the compliance are adjusted to each country, in this case adjusted to Latvia situation. The standard has new chapters like leadership, planning, resources, competence and communications, assessment of the management operations, and improvement of the management system. And the standard has annex. Annex talks about plantation forests. And the next milestone would be to create a new standard for trees outside the forests. It's not started yet, but this work will be started this year and hopefully finished next year. And then when this standard will be approved, it will be also the part of Latvian forest management certification system. A little bit about statistics of PEFC in Latvia, how the situation is now. So for the moment in Latvia, there are 15 forest management certificates. That is +1 comparing to previous year. And certified are approximately half of the Latvian forest area. It's 1.76 million hectares. And these 15 certificates includes 12 individual certificates and 3 group certificates. If we are talking about chain of custody certification, then the situation is quite stable. For the moment, there are 88 chain of custody certificates, and it includes 15 multi-site certificates and 1 producer group. And as I mentioned before, we have also forestry contractor certification, and there are 30 forestry contractor certificates, and this number is stable since, I don't know, approximately 3 or 4 years. It's very stable and it's not changing for years. Yeah, a little bit about certification organizations. As you know, certification organization shall be accredited for particular scope. So it could perform certification according particular standard. And in Latvia, there are 5 certification organizations. They are not all based in Latvia, but in all, there are 5 certification organizations that can perform forest management certification in Latvia. And there are 4 certification organizations that can perform chain of custody certification, and only 1 certification organization that's accredited to perform forest contractor certification. And that would be very shortly it from my side today. Thank you.